Hello guys, a very warm welcome back to our channel. In previous video we have discussed about a seed part and fruit part. In this video we are going to discuss about the semi-technical terms, which is nothing but a description. Flower consists of a bracte. Then we can say it is a bracteate flower. So bracteate flower is represented with BR. So guys, if the flower does not consist or without bracte is said to be a ebracteate. So which is represented as EBR. So guys, if a flower, I have told you earlier, a flower consists of calyx, corolla, androecium and perianth. So these are represented, calyx is represented as K, corolla is represented as C, androecium represented as A, and gynoecium represented as G, and periantha. What is meant by perianth? Perianth is nothing but fusion of sepal and petal is together called as periantha. So it is represented with P. So bisexual, if a flower is a bisexual in condition, so we need to represent like this manner. Then we will understand the flower consists a flower is an bisexual in condition. So try to understand these symbols firstly. So male flower, which is said to be a pistillated flower. So it is represented like this in condition, which I have told you, which I am showing here. So if any flower consists male flower, we use this representation, which means it is a male flower. Only male flowers are present. Female flower is also nothing but a pistillated flower. So if it is present, we will represent it like this. This is indication to the female. If a flower does not consist any male or female flower, then we can indicate that flower as neutral, which is N. So if it is a staminoid, means infertile male gamete is said to, which is said to be staminated, so which is represented as STD. If a flower is in actinomorphic condition, I have told you what is meant by actinomorphic, which is a radial symmetry. I have told you in the flower description. If it is an actinomorphic, we will represent as plus symbol. If it is zygomorphic, which I told you earlier while in the symmetry topic, zygomorphic is nothing but a bilateral symmetry, which is represented as percentage symbol. So this is all about the general characters of flower, and let us come into calyx, the description part, next part. So if a flower consists of 5 calyx, then we will represent that flower as K5. So which I show you in upper part. If that 5 calyx are in fusion in condition, then we will represent it with brackets. So have a look here. We have represented, know the difference between this one, first one and second one. First one we just represented K5, but we are not we are not discussed about whether it is in fused condition or either remaining condition, but we have to understand in first one it is in a free condition because there is no bracket here, that's why it is in a free condition. Whereas in fused calyx we are represented that K bracket 5, so we need to understand that is a fused condition. So guys, next to that, corolla, if it is free, then we can represent C5. If it is fused, then we have to represent with C5 bracket. So then we can say that is a fused in condition. So guys, next to that, androecium. So here you may feel somewhat like you are not comfort with that. So I am going to clarify you the topic. So A, so 9 just whole bracket plus 1. So what it mean? So androecium, which is nothing but a male gamete, 9 are get fused plus only 1 are free in condition. That's representation to this A9 means bracket 9 plus 1. So guys, next to that, A2 plus 4, which is nothing but a androecium present and 2 in the center, 4 in the periphery, which is said to be a tetradynamous. So guys, next to that, A2 plus 4, which is also said to be a dianamous, which is 4 at the periphery, 4 at center and 2 at periphery is said to be a diadanous. So next to that, we are representing G by some slash in down, so which is nothing but hypogynous, means superior ovary. So next to that, inferior ovary, which is represented as epigynous. So we need to give a line above the G, so it means it is an inferior ovary. So perigynous, which so here G slash, which is represented in perigynous flower, which I told you earlier, which is not dominated as well as it is not inferior, it is just intermediate one, which is a perigynous flower. So it is represented like this. And G3 bracket, which is nothing but a tricarpellary syncarpus, which means gynoecium 3 or fused is said to be a tricarpellary syncarpus. So C upon A, which is nothing but A upon C, we have to understand like that. Here epipetalous, which is nothing but a androecium fuses with calyx, is termed like this, or we can represent it like this. If androecium fuses with petals, we can represent that as epiphyllous. So if androecium fuses with gynoecium, we can say this is a so guys, these are the shortcuts to understand. So hope you like the video guys. If you like the video, please like, do, share and comment guys.